Our final student speaker is from our Doctorate of Nursing practice, Paige Barrera. Please welcome Paige to the podium.
All right, good evening, University of Texas El Paso School of Nursing. We finally made it. Dean Robbins, faculty and staff, my family, my 5 children, and my fellow graduates. Maya Angelou once said, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better." I think that quote captures nursing perfectly, because none of us started this journey knowing exactly what we were doing. We learned, we struggled, we adapted, and somewhere along the way, we became people capable of carrying responsibilities we once thought were impossible. My name is Paige Barrera, and today I stand before you as a Doctor of Nursing practice graduate and a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. So long before any of those titles, I was just a girl growing up in the Lower Valley of El Paso, Texas, alongside the US-Mexico border, sometimes in shelters, sometimes in HUD housing, and sometimes just barely making it. Growing up there teaches you things early. You learn that some families are carrying far more than the world will ever see. You learn how easy it is for people to smile in public while quietly falling apart at home, if there is one. And sometimes when chaos becomes normal long enough, you stop realizing how unusual it really is. I think experiences like that are part of what led me into the nursing practice in the first place. Not because I had some perfect plan for my life, but because I knew what it felt like to need help, to need stability, to need someone to show up. And somewhere along the way, nursing allowed me to become that person for someone else. So at the age of 15 years old, I started working in a nursing home as a CNA. Honestly, I was still a kid myself, but I carried a secret along. I was pregnant. I didn't tell anyone because I was terrified I would lose that job. I think part of me just wanted to create the kind of home I always wished that I had, so I kept showing up to work. I worked, I learned, and somehow that little nursing home became one of the places that shaped me the most as a person. Those patients stopped feeling like strangers and became family, and they taught me something no textbook could. People may forget exactly what you did for them, but they will never forget how you made them feel. I learned that lesson very quickly on my first day there. Someone collapsed, and suddenly everything became real. I was 15 years old, trying to help save somebody else's life, while still learning how to hold my own together. I remember thinking, am I ready for this? Can I do this? But nursing has a way of answering those questions for you, because readiness does not always come before that moment. Sometimes the moment creates it. And I think everyone graduating here tonight understands that in their own story, because none of us arrived here untouched by life. Many of us worked while earning this degree. Many of us raised children while balancing clinicals, work, and school, and so many other things. Many of us questioned whether we were capable of carrying all of these responsibilities placed in front of us and think that we were gonna make it here today. But we did. And that's what makes nursing and nurses extraordinary. We keep showing up. Even when we are tired and it feels like the day is heavy, even when the systems around us feel broken, we still show up for people. For me, that became deeply personal when I entered psychiatric and addiction medicine. I grew up witnessing addiction firsthand within my own family. And for a long time, all I understood was the pain that it caused. But healthcare changed the way I saw people. It taught me that addiction is not a moral failure. Mental illness is not weakness. And behind every diagnosis is a human being trying to survive something most people cannot see. That understanding became the reason behind the work that I do today. It became the foundation of the way I care for people, because people deserve care that does not make them feel disposable. And honestly, I think that's what nursing has always been about. Not perfection, only presence, showing up for people during the hardest moments of their life and refusing to let them feel invisible. And to my fellow nurse practitioners and doctoral graduates sitting here today, never forget what it felt like to be new. Never become so focused on titles, productivity, or expectations that you stop listening to people. Patients may forget the details of what you said, but they will remember whether you treated them with dignity. Protect that part of yourself. Healthcare will try to harden you sometimes, and do not let that take your compassion. No matter where your career takes you, remember this. People are often carrying battles you cannot see. So be kind, listen longer, judge less, and when you make mistakes, learn from them. This is what good nurses do. We learn, we grow, and then we do better. And if growing up on the border taught me anything, it's this. No matter how dark the night becomes, siempre sale el sol. The sun always rises. And nurses, we are often the people helping someone survive long enough to see it. So that is the purpose of Doctor of Nursing practice, to turn knowledge into action, evidence into change, and compassion into leadership that transforms lives, families, and communities. So, class of 2026, keep showing up, keep caring, keep fighting for people, and when you know better, do better. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2026. We made it!